Hello Pisces, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your weekly tarot reading for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus from April the 8th to the 14th, 2019. I hope you're well, Pisces. So I'm just pulling a Sacred Power reading card for the week. Oh, intuition. Wow, that came out quick. This is intuition, very powerful. Let me just read that out to you, Pisces. So this is, for this week, look beyond the surface. Listen carefully to your inner voice. Beautiful. Okay. So cards, what do we have for Pisces? What do we have for Pisces, please? From the 8th to the 14th of April 2019. What do we have for Pisces, please? What's the message for Pisces? Powerful intuition, we know. Powerful intuition. Yeah. 8 of Swords. Okay. Wow. 9 of Swords. The Chariot. What else do we... Oh, gosh, too many there, too many. Sorry, there's just too many. About 15 have fallen out. Okay. What else do we have for Pisces, please? What else do we have for Pisces? Eighth to the 14th of April 2019. What's the message for Pisces? What do they need to know this week? Okay. Death. That makes sense. Oh gosh. Knight of Swords. That makes sense too. Beautiful. What else do we have for Pisces, please? What do we have for Pisces this week? Cards. Okay. Yeah. The Devil. I figured that might pop out again. It nearly popped out with about 20 cards before. As I say, if they're meant to pop out, they'll pop out anyway. So, can I have a clarifier for the Devil, please? Let's clarify the Devil. Let's clarify the Devil. What does the Devil mean? Okay, wow, the Emperor. Interesting. Opposites. Okay, I'm just going to add these two cards. I started shuffling. I'm not sure why, but I'm going to put these two at the bottom because they just turned over. So I'm going to clarify the 8 of Swords. What's the 8 of Swords all about? Okay, we have the Empress. What is the 9 of Swords about, please? 9 of Swords. Okay. 2 8s. The 8 of Wands and the 8 of Cups. I'm going to leave it there, Pisces. So, I'm going to start with the Devil energy. This is really powerful. Oh my goodness, this is powerful. So, the Devil is an illusion. It can be an illusion of the mind, you know, an illusion of your feelings. It can be an internal illusion, or it can be an illusion in your external world. It's where you give power to, could be someone or something, a situation, and you don't feel that you're in control. It can talk about manipulation, potentially. It could be mind games as well. Bear in mind, somebody playing mind games with you. Somebody very controlling. Somebody who somebody who may well be manipulative in order to get authority or some kind of like power over you. You can talk about excesses as well, excess in foods and so on and so forth, overindulgence and so on. But this kind of like devil energy is saying that it's an illusion, and you have the power to see through this in a heartbeat because you've got this Emperor energy. Now, the devil energy, again, as I said, could be your own mind, your own heart, your own thoughts, your emotions playing tricks on you, feeling that you don't have power, allowing negative thoughts and negative emotions to come in and almost create illusions, negative feelings, negative situations where there aren't any. Certainly on the inside, this is where I do say your mind can be your best friend or your worst enemy. Your emotions can be your best friend or your worst enemy. And if it is an internal thing, it's about seeing through that illusion now and just getting that perspective. Obviously, if it's in your external world, could be a difficult boss, could be somebody taking the glory for your work, for example, or it could be somebody in a home, in a situation, a relationship, where you don't feel that you're equal. One person's more dominant than the other, and you want that recognition, you want that balance back. So as I say, it could be a number of areas in life, but the trick is to see through that devil. Now, the Emperor, as a negative energy, certainly associated with the devil, this can be somebody who's very controlling, very dominant, making all the decisions. And some of you might have had enough. And you're beginning to see it for what it is. But also the Emperor energy, what the Emperor energy represents is you see the stances of the devil and the Emperor, they're very similar. And whereas this is somebody who takes power, this is somebody who sits in their own power, who acknowledges their own power. They have the staff of life and this globe which represents the world, which means that they have the ability to shape their power, their life and their world by sheer power, by sheer will, by taking action in their own life, by self-belief, by authority, by knowing. And it's saying that this is the energy that you need to move towards. You need to take action in your life now. You need to take that control, that power back. Because you're being manipulated, you're giving your power away to somebody, and you're not happy about it. So it's about time to see through the illusion. Yeah. But I kind of think you are. Now, I think this situation, whatever this devil situation is, it's kept you stuck. And I do say this, I'm going to just take these cards as well, because these two cards, they are cards of illusion. This is how our minds can keep us prisoners. This is how our minds can be our worst enemy, can be our demons. We can be our own worst demon. And we have the power to transform that situation for the better. This can be the card of insomnia, the Nine of Swords, where you're up all night worrying, stressing about something, negative thoughts coming into your mind. The swords are very much linked to the mind energy. The Eight of Swords, feeling stuck, feeling that you can't push forward in a situation, stagnation creeping in. You can't see a way forward, you can't feel a way forward. It could well be because emotions are running high. It could well be because you can't get perspective in your head on a situation. And it's time to change that. So I'm just going to put this one down for now. This is where you're a prisoner of your own mind. And it's an illusion. The Empress energy is a really powerful energy, actually. She's the seed of creation. She is the seed of a spark of creative energy. So she represents childbirth, she represents love, she is associated with Venus, beautiful relationships, solid relationships. So if it is a relationship problem, it's time to actually deal with that situation and find that solid ground where you are equal in a relationship or recognised. This is also somebody who will create, it's the beginnings, the very seeds of the beginnings of creating a new business project, the seeds of a new beginning in terms of a career front. could be to do with wealth. This is where you're planting your seeds at the very beginnings in order to reap the harvest long term. But the Empress is very much about the seeds, the beginnings of starting afresh. And it's very much a message to say you need to start afresh now. You need to recognise your own self-worth, your ability to create a new beginning, the ability to move forward in a situation. And maybe do it from the heart. Maybe do what feels right. Maybe this is where your heart should rule your head. Yeah. Again, remembering that intuition. I keep looking at that intuition. You have a sixth sense, and I just think that there has to be a balance between heart and head as well this week. Again, this card of insomnia, stress, not sleeping well, going out of routines, dark thoughts, dark nights. It's saying that you need to, 2 eights here. The 8 of Cups is saying that something's missing. Are you acknowledging that something's missing? You're looking to feel whole. You're looking to mend something. You're looking for that missing piece. And it is about being open to push forward in that way. You might well be walking away from a situation that has just kept you down. As I say, could be a relationship, could be an old job, could be a person, could be a friendship. Something wasn't right, something was missing, something wasn't making you emotionally satisfied, something was challenging your emotions. And you're walking away. It's a choice to walk away now, to push forward, because you want happiness, you want success, you want money, you want monetary value, whichever life avenue that you're choosing, you want that missing piece, you want to feel whole. And yeah, if you do, as I say, if you do start taking action in your own life, again, very much the Emperor energy, taking action in your own life now, the beginnings of a new journey, very Empress energy. This is good news, good messages coming into you, good connections, opportunities, allowing opportunities to come into you and grabbing hold of opportunities right now. So yeah, beautiful energy. This is divinely guided as well, so very beautiful. So allow opportunities in and be aware to recognise them. Choose to push forward. I kind of think you are choosing to push forward. This is getting that clarity of mind. This is understanding where you're going now, Pisces. This is about seeing that end goal in sight and pushing towards it. This is also getting clarity of purpose, knowing where you're going. Now, this could be good communication, again, coming in, thick and fast. It might talk about the need for communication. But I kind of think certainly you'll be receiving some kind of message maybe, or having some kind of communicative discussion. Maybe intuitively you'll know when. If it is with, could be in a relationship, could be with friendships, could be in business. Opening up communication to push things forward and, yeah, get that truth out into the open, how you feel, your view on things. But also you'll find things pushing forward, you'll find things releasing. Something's over. Something is over. That's what it's saying. Where you were limited before, where you had limitations, the Death card comes in and almost resets the boundaries, because this is rebirth. This is where you let go of old baggage, things that don't serve you anymore, things that hold you back. This could be everything from there is a religious person here, there are kind of families here. It's basically saying in all aspects of life, whatever resonates with you, this is about you rethinking, resetting the boundaries. What limited you before has been removed. And this is now you resetting those boundaries in your life. Rebirth, anything's possible. And opening yourself up to new possibilities, most definitely. So that's the transformation in death, which is beautiful. I think some of you have taken time out to reflect. on finding clarity, finding purpose, but I think you're getting there. And sometimes when the Four of Swords presents itself, I always say to find clarity, to understand where you're going with this Knight of Swords energy. Have a day out, get some perspective, blow away the cobwebs in your mind. Go to the seaside, go to the countryside, go for a day out, do some meditation, whatever works for you to get reflection, to get that clarity of mind back, that empowerment of the mind. But your intuition will also guide you, most definitely. The Chariot, beautiful energy. Now you see the Chariot is made of stone. This is releasing of that weight of the mind to move forward. Now, here we have black and white sphinxes. And this is where you're in the driving seat of your own life now, but you need to find balance in order to move forward. You need to find that balance, that common ground to move forward in your life now, internally and also externally in your life. You could be pulling in opposing forces, black and white opposing forces, maybe opposing emotions, maybe dealing with opposing decisions, maybe opposing people in your life. This is reining this in to find balance and push forward. So it's a really beautiful, powerful energy. This is a real card of victory, and that's the victory. It's actually being able to control, be in the driving seat of your life, very much like that Emperor energy that we saw. Empowerment. Realizing that you can push forward, you can overcome obstacles, and you can create your own success. So it's but it's a choice to move on from this negative mindset that you've been in, most definitely. And if you do, this is so beautiful. Again, open communication, maybe talking with a loved one if it is an imbalance in a relationship. Or, having communication at work if there's something that you feel that you're not being acknowledged or recognised for. All sorts of things, as I said, that I spoke about previously. But this is the Ten of Cups, real happiness, finding that happy place. This is the Happy Ever After card. This talks about finding that soulmate connection. You see how they complement each other perfectly? This is that balanced relationship, an equal relationship, equal recognition. You see how they mimic each other, they mirror each other. This is about the perfect match. Real abundance, real happiness, real joy, achieving that happiness that you've been searching for, maybe, Pisces, after a long period of time, happiness in mind, happiness in heart. And it is about following that intuition, listening to your heart as well as your head, being open to communication, being honest, being truthful about how you feel, and not allowing yourself to be pulled off course. So going that distance to see things through in what you want to do, to bring about this change from this illusionary devil energy. But I think you're going to do it, and I think definitely you know best. You know what you need to do because you've got that intuition. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a great week, Pisces, and I will see you next time. Thank you.